Ma ce ne sono che non lo sto mica trovando. Di per tennis
AJ Beckley, always good to see a name I recognise. Give me a sound check there, AJ. 1, 2, 3 as usual. And this is a test run with the Wi-Fi here in Monaco. Anybody put any comments on? It'd be good to see them. Hello, Lynn Wood. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui from Monaco? We're just looking at Mr. Laurent Pichard, who's judging corgis. Can somebody give me a comment just to let me know whether you can hear me, whether the picture is okay? We're in the big top. Fontvieille. It is normally a circus ring. Megan, who's joined us as well. Can somebody put a comment on? I'm not seeing any comments at the moment. Would be good to see. We have a little walk around in a second. Now, I put my own comments on there as well. Anybody else, can you hear me? If you could just come back, Fiona Reed, for example. Just let me know whether picture and sound is okay. It is Saturday, May the 10th. This TV screen is telling everybody what's going on here. A number of international judges from Peru, France, Spain, Romania. So all the information coming up on the screens there. We've even got the lunch menu being shown on that one. The entry here is about 1,400 dogs. Here's a plan of the rings. Ring 1 is this one here where we're watching corgis. Laurent Pichard. And we have an Italian judge in ring 2, Cacciarelli. Ring 4 is Ilaria from Peru. Ring 3 is Anushka from Finland. And then another French judge in ring 5. Still not had any comments come through, so I'm not sure whether you're receiving this or not. I can see people are watching. This, of course, will be the main ring later on. It's where Anushka is currently going over the rough collies. Is it me, or there are no comments going on here, folks? Charlotte Roskell, thank you very much. So there are some familiar judges here. Anushka, I know's judged in the UK before. So on the far side, the lady there is FCI board member from Peru, Ilaria Diabondi. So I'll continue the walk round. They had 1,400 dogs. They actually had to close the entry about a week before the actual nominated entries closing date because they were full, basically. As you can see, it is limited by the size of the tent in here anyway. Everybody's tucked in with their crates and cages and things. So a little walk behind the judges' ring here. Obviously this ring will be broken down later and become the group and best in show ring. Best in show will be judged by Michael Forte from Ireland. Lots of prizes here, lots of trophies. You'll see those on the far side in a second. I've already seen a number of international handlers here. Any questions, just fire away at them. Hi Kim Waite. I will of course be back later on with the group judging. This is Anuka Palahaimo, we're in ring 3. And it's a 2-day show of course. Anuka always very well presented, wearing the red and white judges rosette. Obviously red and white is the monogas colours of the Monaco flag. She might give us a wave in a second as she's just waiting here. Just waiting for other dogs to come into the ring. Judged a group at Crufts of course, was it last year? Not sure. Right, we'll continue our wearing. There's our Crufts Terrier Group winner with the Jack Russell Terrier, Andrea Ballerini, also a regular visitor to the UK nowadays. And here's Mr. Show Manager as well, Pietro, and this very well known faces here, the vet. Hello vet, again, who we've met as well. We'll have a chat with you in a second. I'm just going to have a little walk round as well. In fact, I just whilst I'm with Lady Vet here and Mrs. Terrier Woman, buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. Come stai, Andrea? Nice dress.
Thank you.
Do me a favour. You've just turned into the cameraman. Not in your way here, are we? Not in the way. So this is the first morning. This is the show vet, whose name is?
Carolina.
Carolina, who we've met loads of times, but I couldn't remember your name, could I? That's right. So we hope you're not going to be busy today anyway.
No, definitely.
Do you actually have vetting in or anything like that here?
Yeah, I do actually have, like, I mean...
We'll move out of the way here. Keep going back a little bit. We go this way. We get out of the way of the ring. Yeah, no, sometimes at overseas shows, you actually have vetting in, don't you? You know,
Yeah,
do you
sure.
have anything like that here?
No, actually, at the moment, many people. We've checked all the passports. We checked all the possible dogs coming from abroad, especially for rabies vaccination and whatever.
Right.
And the thing is that we try to be, of course, respectful to the people coming because there's many dogs, many stuff to take.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we need to get
them
check
quickly.
the most.
Yeah.
I mean, many dogs as much
All
as
good
we
today?
can.
All good.
All good, yeah,
Excellent.
definitely.
Okay.
Very nice
Well,
here.
we really hope you don't have a busy show because that means
Definitely,
everything's going well.
definitely. Of course, we have everything for the first emergency. I mean,
Where are you actually in here in case anybody asks me?
oh, we are next to the secretary.
Right,
So
right,
if there's
this is
any
where I
problem, I mean, the person with the dog can directly come to us.
Yeah.
We will do the first check and then see if there's a necessity to go into a vet clinic.
This is important for people who are watching. You might want to come to Monaco show. We're going to have to take the camera back off Pietro here because I know he's going to be busy. Thank you. Anyway, his first day Monaco show, and we're going to have a scan round. Don't worry, and we'll be back later with the groups. Of course, he's getting twitchy there because he can see something he needs to attend to. So thank you, Carolina, as well. There she goes as well. Thanks, Carolina. Good background information. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, so just wanted people to know that's how the system works here. You know, if you are thinking of coming over to try this show, obviously in a very nice part of the world, here's our Italian judge in ring 2. Here's a very well-known handler you often see with an Australian Shepherd and other breeds. So it literally is in the round, as you can see. Lots of visitors. I think this is an interesting show for people to pop into it here in Monaco. Something different. Of course, they've just had the Rolex Masters tennis a couple of weeks ago, and in 2 weeks' time, I think they've got the F1 Grand Prix. But now the dog show's taking centre stage. Not quite as high profile, maybe, as the F1. A lot of Bedlingtons around here. And some more rings on the far side, so I'm just going to head through there as well. You never know who you're going to meet here, do you? Mrs. Zupan, Valentina. See you later. That's Valentina Zupan from Croatia, we just said hello to. Everybody's settled in round here. So let's head off to rings 6 to 9 in a more conventional sized tent. We also have the judges and VIP area and refreshments and things in here. All very well organised. And on this side of the tent, we've got an exhibition showing some of the past winners and the royalty, of course, very interested in the dog show here, very involved, and we might be seeing some of those. This photo is from 2013. Looks like Zena Thorne Andrews. Could be. That's from 12 years ago. Recognise that gentleman in the back, he's still showing, and that I think looks like Melanie, who's the current president of the show. This is Prince Albert II awarding Best in Show to a Dachshund that year. So an excellent display. Prince Albert again shown here with Elizabeth Ann de Massey, who's passed away, but her daughter is Melanie, who's the current president of the dog show. So a very interesting display here. In fact, there's Melanie, aged 2. That was her first show, and now she's the president of the society. So here's the extra rings. There's a souvenir stand as well. I think probably the photo booth, looks like it could be in here. So a number of trade stands, that's what we have, a little trade stand area. Portraits, champagne, collars and leads. And official t-shirts from the Monaco Society, correct? Souvenirs, yeah. What have you got for sale then today?
We have everything. We have
Yeah.
pins. We have everything you want, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T-shirt. Are they expensive?
No, not that much. Like it's 20 euros for a t-shirt. So
It's quite cheap by Monaco standards.
yeah, I think it's quite cheap. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So if you want a t-shirt, polo shirt, or a baseball cap, you've got some little trays and souvenir cups as well. Come and see. What's your name?
Tilan. Tilan.
Tilan.
Yes.
Come and see Tilan over here. Takes credit cards as well. Look. Another famous face here with one of the pin-up dogs as well for the posters as well. Nice to see you. We'll see you later when you've That's of course Thomas Wastio and his missus. Another well-known international face showing its shows across Europe and in the UK, of course. And as I said, a more conventional sized tent in here to accommodate the 1,400 dogs over the 2 days. Lovely weather, as you can see outside. I'm trying not to show that sign, it's going to get a lot of backlighting now. It's a very bright sunny morning here in Monaco. Nip through that way, it's okay. Just to see Mr. Michael Forte from Ireland currently go over Shelties, I think, down here. well-known face on the international judging scene, Michael, based in Dublin, but certainly international jet-setting type. Hello, Russell Jones. Good morning. Hi, Anne Monks, Amanda Bruce. Lots of people joining us. And this is just a quick look around the setup here in Monaco. Later this afternoon there will be groups, and Best in Show tomorrow will actually in fact be judged by Michael Forte, the judge we were just watching. So we get a good idea of the setup here. Another ring down the far end, which is probably going to be the judge Petra Munton. If you hear helicopters flying over the top, we're quite near the heliport here in Monte Carlo as well. Not something you would have necessarily at UK shows, perhaps. So as you can see, a good cross-section of breeds. I don't have any statistics as such at the moment, but I'll be finding a lot more out as the show progresses. Certainly seen lots of collies and shelters around. Now if you are coming to the show, I'm just by the entrance. I have a table near the secretary where I'm going to be based, because these are a number of French breeds. That's what Thomas has here as well. Picardy, the Bergers. Our judge in here I think is, yes it is Petra Muntin from Romania, otherwise known as Dracula, the Dracula judge in here. Thomas,
yes,
you're just about to go in the ring. What's your breed again?
Berger Picard.
I just wanted you to say it in French, that was all. Sounds much better when he says that. Back to our exhibition, of course, up here. See if there's anybody else we can pick out. Lots of pictures of the royal family, of course, visiting the dog show. Princess Antoinette, I think, was a member of the English Kennel Club as well. Princess Caroline, Prince Rainier III, entering the dog show.
Le berger de Bosnie est attendu sur le ring 3, c'est urgent.
So an excellent display here. So we'll head back into the main circus area. Belgian Shepherd here as well. So as you can see, a very busy atmosphere, busy show. There'll be lots of visitors coming in here as well. And trophies galore, as I mentioned earlier on. I'll just show you around this side. Looks like everybody who shows here gets a trophy. That's a lot of trophies.
Les Dalmatiens, ring numéro 3, s'il vous plaît. Les Dalmatiens, merci.
So, I don't know whether for group winners or participants, but there's a lot of them. Back here with Ilaria going over the Bedlingtons.
Dalmata a ring numero 3. Dalmata a ring numero 3.
Certainly a show with its own particular atmosphere. Music playing in the background. We have the international look, of course. And finally over to ring 5, which I think is our French judge. With Westies. no branding from any sponsors here. All the rings are marked with the Monaco Canine Society logos. So judge from France. And for later on, and I think if we have any of the royal party coming in, they have their own seats already prepared. And spots for 1, 2 and 3. So it'll be a very nice main ring.
Attention s'il vous plaît, la race dalmatien s'est attendue au ring 3.
So there we have
Attention please,
there we have the view here.
Waiting at the ring 3.
So quite a unique show.
It's time to enter before.
So they're just calling for junior handlers as well. I'm just going to ask, do you speak English?
Yeah, I do.
Just for like 1 minute, can you just point that at me? Thank you very much. So that's a very quick look round the first morning here in Monaco. My first time here at this particular show. I'll be back later with the groups, and if there's some junior handling, I'll try and pick that up again. Make sure you like the Our Dogs main Facebook site. I'll be back with you in a few hours later on. So from us, for the moment, from this gentleman whose name is? Simona, right, from?
Italy.
Grazie mille, buongiorno, come stai?
All good.
Tutto a posto, thank you Simone. Okay.
Siete invitati ad iscrivervi alla segreteria.
Good morning, Brian Limpus, aye Captain.
Attention s'il vous plaît, pour les
This is
locages, vous pouvez vous engager
a big hello
dans
from
la
Monaco, from the main ring here,
Merci.
which is actually, as you can tell, is more like a circus tent, big circular tent, and it's used for the circus, of course. All set up for our VIP guests, we hope later on. But for the time being, Irene Rush was set up, I guess about. That's what Mrs. Hogan says, Irene, as well. So that's where we are, the exposition of the international show of the Monaco Canine Society. And we're expecting some royal guests later on, hence the seating in this area as well. So catch you later on for all the groups.
Signor Canta Carlo è atteso in segreteria. Canta Carlo è atteso in segreteria.